Hi, my name is Jody, and this is my first Flosstube video. And I woke up this morning, decided I'm just gonna hit play. Well, no, actually play, record, and just do it. Just do it. I'm very new at cross stitching. Yes, I discovered it in 2007, but I just discovered Flosstube channel maybe 2 months ago. And oh my goodness, I am excited. I never knew people even cross-stitched as many people cross-stitched. I never knew the beautiful projects that they do, the flosses, the linens. I only know 8 of 14 count. All the gadgets. I love the gadgets. But real quick, I'll give you a quick background of me. I'm married. I have 3 beautiful daughters, 2 little doggies that I hear them in the other room. I've been crafting my whole life. You know, the kids are tiny. Did some sewing, quilting. Am I great at any of it? Not at all. Taught myself. You know, you just kind of wing it. And honestly, I do wing a lot of stuff. But I did say to myself this year, I really want to learn how to do things right. That brings me to my knitting too. I actually went to knitting classes in the fall because I kind of know how to knit, but not really know how to knit, like read patterns. I don't have patience for that, so I'm just like, just try to do my own thing. But I actually went to a class and it was great. I actually knit a sweater, socks, and some hats. So I'm happy. I'm done with that. No, I'm not done, but I reached my goal. That was great. Anyway, and it was fun to meet people. But this cross-stitch thing I came across Flosstube. I'm like, oh my goodness. I never knew people cross-stitched. As many people cross-stitched. And all the flosses, all the linens. Didn't even, linen. All I know is linen you put on a tablecloth. I hate to say it, but that's the truth. I'm like, that is beautiful. All I know is 8 of 14 count, which I love. But it's so exciting to learn all the new things and what people are making, what progress they're making, there's new starts, their hauls, which I love. I love gadgets. Well, that's another thing. I realized how many gadgets you could buy for this. It's just like any hobby. I quilt. I'm starting to get back into quilting. My husband made me a beautiful quilt table. So I'm starting to get back into my quilting. I have my sewing machine here. That's another thing, the embroidery machine. We won't talk about that right now. I had to have this embroidery machine. I just had to have it. Did I? Maybe 2 little things I did. And what am I doing? I'm cross-stitching. But that's okay. I love the machine. And quilt on it. So anyway, so all the just little gadgets, if it's the needle minders, the crochet bags, all that kind of project bags, lots of fun stuff. So anyway, I think that's enough about my whole, you probably kind of get the gist, the whole, how I got started all this stuff, but Flosstube was it. So I do want to start with showing, I don't have 30 projects like people. I am very new, I am very learning, and I am impressed how people have like 30 projects going. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is great. Because usually you just so focus on one. I don't know if I can have 30. Probably, I think so, maybe, because, you know, I can see how you can have 30, 40, 50. I think it's great. Whatever floats your boat. But I am going to start with my first project I started in 2007. I don't even know if they even have this magazine anymore. This is how like new I'm into it. It's called Cross Country Stitching. Do you guys remember this? Maybe they have this magazine. I don't know. All I know is, where's the date? It is August 2007. That's a long time ago. So I did start this. At the time, I was decorating my house in folk art. So, you know, all this cutie folk art stuff, which is great. And it was all houses all over my family room, all that great stuff. So this has always been in the hoop. My kids through all, if we moved or, you know, never got a new home, all my crafts, this project was always in this pink hoop I had and followed me everywhere. Well, now that I'm into cross-stitching, I finished it. Proud to say. So this is it. Oops, hold on, sorry about that. There you go. And just remind me, I'm trying to learn what's good for the camera and all that. But anyway, there it is. I love it. I am so proud of this one. And now I know I have to get this one framed because I can't, you know what I'm really impressed? I can't believe that it's not even dirty. Since 2007, shocking. But this has to be framed. This one definitely has to be framed because it's a special one. And we sold our home lots of years ago. You know, we downgrade kids, all the, so, but I do want to put the address on here because this is a special one. And I'm going to show you something that you guys are probably, like, you professional cross stitchers are going to cringe. But the back is horrifying. And even my new ones are going to be horrifying, but this is horrifying. Watch. Oh my goodness. I apologize, but I've learned that people have like these beautiful backs. I'm like, holy mackerel. I'm lucky I get the front going, but I do. It's so cute. You know, I was so impressed with myself. This is how new I am, how vanilla. In my little curly cues. How did I do I love it. So that's my first finish, which I just finished probably a couple weeks ago. So that's that. I actually have another finish. Well, they're probably not called finishes. I apologize. Like I said, I'm very new at all this, and I'm learning the terminology. Projects that are done. I don't know if finishes when it's the complete pillow or a frame. That might be a full finish. I'm not quite sure of that, but please let me know. And I do want to apologize up front. I ramble on. And you could let me know in the comment, hey, Jody, zip it. We don't need to hear about this, that, and the other thing. I'm okay with that, trust me, because I take one out and I could just ramble on about one thing. So whatever, I'm good with it, it's fine. So anyway, so I started this project a week ago. Today's Thursday? Yeah, I think last Tuesday. And it was such a big, there were so many great patterns out there. I didn't know where to start. Oh, actually, see, I'm going off track. Actually, this is not my first one. I'm gonna show you, let's back, I'm going to my first one because I couldn't decide which to start with because I love everything. People are doing Halloween, Christmas. I could do Halloween, Christmas probably all the time, all year. I know there's season stitchers, all that. I think that's great. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think like right now I'm just doing whatever I want to. Well, I like that one. I'm doing that one. I just saw a Wizard of Oz stitch. I'm like, oh my goodness, that is cute as heck. I think just any random stuff, but I could be wrong. I'll grow, I'm sure. But anyway, so this actually was my first choice. Why I went with the bumblebees, I don't know, but I was trying to go like, maybe not do holiday, maybe not do, let me just do bumblebees. The Honeybee Quaker by Lindsay. Wait, I think it's adorable. So cute. But I'm gonna confess why I probably went with this. Because now I'm discovering the notions, all the little gadgets that go with everything. So of course, can't decide what bag to get. I like this bag. There's beautiful project bags out there, all those cloth ones. I'm like, oh my goodness, this does not end. I love it. But I did get a couple of these, which are great. You know, you gotta start, you can't just jump right into it. You're right. But anyway, oh, and the charms. Actually, someone on Etsy gave me this charm because I ordered some stuff from her shop. And that's another thing, charms. I'm like, I wanna be so part of this community because there's just a lot of gadgets that go with cross stitching. Anyway, so this is the first one I started with, and I'll show you my progress. So it's coming along. It is adorable. So the plan is to do the pillow because I did go for the pillow kit, even though I had probably a lot of material over there, but I said I'm gonna do things right. It's already all packaged up for me, color coordinated. And I actually am gonna try to learn how to do a pillow. Can I sew a pillow? Yes, I made my daughter's pillows in the past, but I can't say that they're fabulous. I wing it. But I really want to learn how to do the pillow right because this takes a lot of time to be stitching. So I need to learn how to do it right. So if there's any suggestions, please let me know. I'll YouTube it. I'm sure I'll find someone doing it a great job. So this is my first one that I started. So along with this, which I loved, like I said, like the gadgets. I know my floss is a disaster. That's another story. I'll see how this Flosstube situation goes, making videos, and maybe talk about how to story floss. I was doing those bobbins, which I've had them wrapped around because of my 2007 project forever. But now I see all these new little gadgety things to hold your floss, which I really like. And they coordinate, of course, the bee. I love all this. This is from Fat Quarters. And I got everything there. That's a fabulous website. That one's a great one. They're all really good, actually. I really am so enjoying everybody's websites and the designers and how just like everyday common people are doing these beautiful designs. That's very impressed with all that. So anyway, so that is this is the first project since I got back into it, and it's starting. So it's there, but I am proud to say I did complete a new one. I can't say finish. I think finished when you do the whole project. Complete, which is the Little Red Barn, which is adorable. And you know, I'm learning how to hold it by the thing, the barn, and I'm just sold on the sheep. Now I just want to do all these little sheepy things. I mean, everything's just so cute. So, and here we are. And again, it is a 14 count. And I apologize because I am learning linens, Aida, everything. This is definitely 14 count Aida. It's a little different than that one with my bees on it. The bees are very stiff, which I actually like that. That's like my houses too. This is a little stretchy. I don't know why. Maybe you know. I have no idea, because I noticed like on Flosstube videos, people are talking about whatever, different kind of Aidas. What's the other one? Oh, darn it. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not being prepared. Something weave. Even weave, that's it. I'm still learning what that all means. But anyway, when I first started stitching on this, I had a different color, but the white wasn't showing up the snow. I'm like, oh, shoot. So reordered, and I got this one. And it's like a stretchy material. I don't know why, but it worked. It's fine, but I love it. So this one I'm gonna do into a pillow too. A little one. I love when everyone has those little pillows and the ball. I am so over the moon with this whole cross stitch thing. It's great. So that's that. Okay, so another thing that I'm working on is, you know what I do love too, is the whole, what's that blue thing in my eye? Is the whole community. The stitch alongs, which I want to be part of. There's two things, like this ornament thing I'm getting involved with, but the stitch along thing, from which I am going to participate, and I'm excited. It's from Colorado Cross Stitcher, and she's doing a winter camp challenge. She's fun to watch. I really enjoying everybody on Flosstube, but she's doing the winter camp challenge. I guess she's been doing it for years, and she's doing it for 2024. And she said pick something that has an animal in it. So I ordered this before I even was gonna do it, because again, it's so cute. And look, there's an animal in it. A deer. I'm in. I am so in. So yes, we're gonna start that in February. So that's exciting. That's what I like. It's like the reason why I'm bouncing now. I did start Instagram too. I'm called Stitchy Plum. I don't know if I said that earlier. Probably not. Stitchy Plum. If you wonder where Plum came from, here I go with my bandwagon now. Plum came from, my husband calls me Sugar Plum. I don't think he even knows my real name. It's just Sugar Plum. So I call it Stitchy Plum. That's it. But I do, her real name is Jody. So I did make a little Instagram account. My kids don't even know yet. If they found out, they're gonna like, Ma, you lost your mind. They're gonna crack up, because they always know I'm into something. I'm always getting involved with something. But anyway, so I started that. I totally forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. The account, and maybe that's where I came across the the challenge, the winter camp challenge. So like I said, I enjoy watching everybody on there and learning so much. So that's what I'm gonna start in February. And she also had a chart that you can make like a little patch. On her, she showed that she had a project bag, and she had her patches for the year, and she put the patch on her project bag and keep everything in there. So that's what I was gonna work on today, is making that patch, get that ready. So that's gonna start in February. I just ordered my material and my flosses. So they're coming. And that's my classic color. That's another thing. I only know DMC, which is great, but now there's all these other stuff. I think it's great. All right, so that's that. Then I decided to do Caroling 55 is another woman that which I'm sure everyone knows. She has her own channel, I believe, right? But on Instagram, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm so new at this, but I follow her. She's got gorgeous, beautiful stuff. And she's doing a 12 and 24 ornament stitch along, which I'm like, oh, that's fun. Because, you know, I ordered this book. Someone was talking about this book on YouTube. It is the cutest, another thing, I love books. I wish I would read more. My husband laughs. He's like, you just like books. I do. I have books. They're just there. I'm going to read them, but I just love books. It's probably because I like paper a lot. That's another craziness. But anyway, this book is so cute, which I'm sure a lot of people know what it's about. But look at it. It has all these nostalgic. Hold on, let me get something that's not so crazy. I'm sorry. Like the old-fashioned nostalgic stitching. So simple, so cute. So of course, you know, I have the book. But when I saw Caroling 55 talk about her 12 and 24 ornament stitch along, I said, I'm gonna go in this book and grab a couple. So I did start. Let me see if I took the bookmarker. So I'm gonna move my little marker. I'm probably gonna regret it because now I'm not gonna wear that. But anyway, so I started this little guy in the wreath, the deer with the bunny and probably a chipmunk in there or something. Cute. Okay. They're all so cute. The whole book is just, I love old-fashioned stuff. So I started that. Hold on. Let's get that. This is, you know, my little project bag. I bought a bunch of stuff. So I started that, and this is what we have so far. I'm just going to move things around a little bit. So we have that. You know, it's really adorable, but I think I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what it was. I must have restarted a couple times. I'm like losing count. Like I'm messing up a lot. But you know what? It's cute. It's fine. It's like my quilts. This is why I do my quilts. Like my quilts may look good, but if you go close, don't go close to those quilts. And I always tell, and quilters, I think, say that, like, oh, it's not, you know, it's not the best. Look at the binding. But someone else is like, oh my God. Just advice for someone, I'm like, oh my God, it's gorgeous. But if you go close, don't go too close. So it's kind of like my cross stitching. I'm like, you know, it's okay. It's just like my other one with the snow. I don't know what it is, that white. It's a little, I'm not really, it's a little different than the other stitches, but I'm like, whatever, it looks great. It's a perfect distance. I'm proud, I did it. Keeps me busy. It's great. So that's, so that's my first ornament, because it starts obviously January. To have the 12. So I figured I'd do a small one just to jump right into it. But I think I want to pick another one up from this book because this is a great good excuse to get into this book. So I'm doing that, which is fun. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I knew it. My Instagram. The reason why I started that, oh my goodness, I apologize. You guys probably like, don't ever do another YouTube video ever. Sorry. Because I want to meet stitchy friends. I don't have any, well, I have friends, but I don't have any friends that like to do any hobbies that I like to do. I don't even know if my friends even like to do hobbies. They're very impressed, like, oh, wow, you could do that. You could not cross, you could knit. I'm like, yeah, and you all can knit too. But I don't have friends like to chit chat about it. So I figure if I make the Instagram, I could meet friends, which I have been. It's been fine. Actually, I do have one friend. I meant Pilates. She actually does cross stitch, but it's, I love her, but it's just, I want to chat more about it. And then sometimes I'm like, all right, zip it, Jody. No one wants to hear about it all the time. That's fine. I understand. Knitting. When I went to my knitting class, that was great. I purposely went to knitting because one, I didn't want to learn the right way, but two, just be around other knitters to learn. I'm a quilting. I didn't do a quilting class because there was my patience. I did sign up for a quilting class. I know how to quilt, but I just wanted to kind of be around people because I'm actually working on a scrapbook quilt right now. I mean, a scrap quilt. It was 8 hours. I'm like, I don't know if I could do it for 8 hours. But whatever. I didn't do the quilt class. I just did it on my own, which is fine. Even though I can be somewhere, but just that particular class, it was just, I don't know what was going on. I'm like, I just didn't have really the time to go for the 8 hours. I think that's what it was. Okay, so moving right along. Okay, so that's that. And I'm gonna show you my, did I start anything else? No. I'm gonna show you what I did buy through the Etsy shop. I'm from a woman that has a shop. But look, see, this is what I'm trying to say. I know it's not the big fancy, gorgeous material bags, but cute. Hobby Lobby. You know what I love too? I like when everyone shows you what you buy. I bought so much stuff recently. I mean, I'm always buying craft stuff though, but I love it. But how do you not? It's so cute. I'm like, you know what? This is adorable. I'm getting it. Don't care. Along with, I don't even want to tell you what's on that quilt table right now in the last 2 days. But I find when you start a new hobby, you have to get all the material. You want to have success, they say, right? You need material to be successful. So that's where we go. So anyway, so I did get him. He's cute. I did get my floss for the project. Now, you know what? I thought I was only going to want to do like little tiny things. Now I'm looking at everyone's gorgeous work. These beautiful samplers with the alphabet and houses and all that. Not that this is a big one like that, but I love it. And now I'm like, ooh, and on linens and all that. I'm like, I am so going there. I am going there. But I started with this, it's a little smaller. It's not quite like that. It's a sampler though. It has a house and a sheep on it and some alphabet. So I'm saying it's a sampler. See, again, I'm not educated on like the meanings behind it, which I want to, because I probably sound ridiculous. But whatever. So anyway, so I got that. Oh yeah, and I got a new little scissor. You know, we can never have too many scissors. Okay, so I'm not gonna botch up the name, but she's from Etsy right there. And she had beautiful patterns that I probably had 5 of them in my cart. That's another thing. Don't even look at my cart on any of these sites. I mean, that's another, we can't be doing that. But they sit there and I look back because sometimes I don't want to lose the pattern. I'm like, just in case I want to try to go back and buy it. But she had such great ones. But I did narrow down to this one because it has everything I love. Sheep, the house, and it's a sampler, and it's DMC and white Ada. That's it. We're going to do it. We're just doing that. I have it over there. We're just going to go with that. But I am definitely going to broaden my horizons and do the higher counts. Like the 28, the 30, there's all those bigger numbers. I'm in. I am so in. They look fun. They're gorgeous. When you guys are doing them, they're beautiful. So, yeah, what did I want to show you? Oh, then I wanted to show you, it's a nice chart. It's a download, but the chart is very big. So it's good. You know, we can see it. So that was great, and that came super duper fast. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm not gonna start it right today because, well, you know, I did finish one. I wanna work on my ornament. And maybe the bees, kind of get the bees in. But anyway, I'm not gonna start it. We're supposed to go skiing. Well, I don't ski, my husband snowboards. We're supposed to go on a ski-ish trip, a snowboard trip in a weekish or 2. Not 100%, it's somewhere Canada. So it's gonna be a nice little trip, little drive. So what I was thinking, because I'm gonna be there for probably 5 days, don't even ask me what I'm gonna do. All I know it's gonna be like 12 degrees. I'm not a cold person, even though I live in Northeast, but my husband, he wants to snowboard, have fun, great. Maybe I'll throw some snowshoes on. I did that once. But I'll be honest with you, I'm a baby in the cold. Even though I have more warm jackets, it's just, it's not the same. I don't care what kind of jacket you have on. But you know, I think it's great. People are into it. I don't mind going. I sit in the lodge, have some hot chocolate, read my books that are, you know, well, I just bring them. Not kidding. I actually do read them when I go away and do that. Bring my book. I'm good. Husband comes down. You're good. I'm like, good. All right, Plum, see ya. Bye. We're good. Don't worry about it. But we're going to be there for a long time. And I have my little friends, my little doggies coming. But I think that's what I'm going to start this. I think that's my goal. Go on vacation. If I stitch home, I stitch there. In the snow. Close to Canada. It's okay, as long as it's warm. So that is that project. Let's see what else. I don't think I have anything else we're going to talk about as far as projects, because that is all what is going on. Let me just take a glance at everything. I have a lot of stuff I bought. I'm going to show you anyway. Hold on. Why? Again, Holly Hobby. I love Holly Hobby. Hobby Lobby. Anyway, that's another thing. I love little dolls like that. They're behind here. I've started collecting little tiny old nostalgic Holly Hobby dolls. Anyway, I know you guys buy like the really good linen stuff, but I'm still on the Ada. But anyway, so I bought a different one. Wait, what stitch is this? 28. See, I told you I'm gonna start doing different things. 28, this color, because I can see I'm kind of geared towards like Christmassy, that like the Plum Street samplers. They look good on the, instead of just the white Ada that I have. And then the Iris 14 count again. And now, you know what's funny? Watching all these videos, I see everyone has these colored linens. I'm all this fabric. I'm like, color? Ugh, I really know white. Oh my goodness, eat my own words. Guess who bought a colored one? I know, I don't know if it's fancy. It's Hobby Lobby, 3/9, whatever it is. But what is it? 14 count again. There I go. I'm going to mature, trust me. But I like 14 count. It's nice and tough. I just like it. But I'm open to anything, trust me. But anyway, I'm like, colors? Holy macaroni. Everyone, it is so pretty. Like, I totally have to be open-minded about this. Because like I said, I'm back in 2007 when there was this. That's all I knew. And whatever Michaels and... Remember AC Moore? AC Moore was selling. That is it. Now, Flosstube has opened a whole new world for me, which I am super duper excited. And 18 count. Look at me go. I got different counts. See? I'm maturing. Kind-ish. Well, anyway, I want to thank you for listening to me yap. I had said to myself, I'm going to just go on there quickly. I don't even know how to download this. That's another thing. I definitely have. I'm probably going to call one of my daughters. You know, the kids know all that kind of stuff. How to even get this on YouTube. I have no idea. I figured let me just take the video. Background. I'm in the middle of doing my craft room too. I'm excited. Not that I want the kids to move out. I want them all back home. They're all kind of scattered all over the place. But since you're not here, I'm making this a craft room now. Okay? But I don't even want to show over there. I'm going to have my husband's bike is sitting there. We got to... You got rid of it. That's got to go. But that's another time. We're not going to talk about that now. But I just wanted to set up something, even though it's not really what I love to set up my head. You guys have a gorgeous background in your craft rooms, but I'm just excited about all that. So I said to myself, just make it neat, sit in front of the camera, and hit record. That's what I'm good. That's what I'm doing. And it's gonna be bloopers because I do have a remote. I figure if I mess up, I could go boom, boom. Didn't happen, not working, remote not working. Whatever, I plugged, did everything, still not working. That's okay, because I said, this is who I am. And hopefully it's not too annoying, but I give it a shot. But I just want to say thank you for actually listening the whole half hour I'm on. That's why I said half hour, that's it, short, sweet, out. Because I am new. I don't really have all the whips and all the finishes. So I want a lot more because I get excited watching everybody's thing, and I have a lot in my cart and a lot sitting there right now-ish. Yeah, there's a couple patterns sitting there. Do I want to start them? Yes, but of course, we all know there's only so much we can do. Then we get obsessive, and then our family starts thinking like, all right, you're a little over the top, Mom. Which usually happens when I find something, especially new, I dive right into it. But anyway, so with this video, I'm gonna have to call one of my daughters and ask, you're not gonna believe what Mom did. What now, Mom? What are you into now? What are you up to now? I said, you're gonna have to help me with this video. So that's what we're gonna do. So I don't know. I have no idea if there's editing, people edit, I no idea. But we're gonna give it a shot. But again, thank you very much. I am so enjoying getting back into cross stitching. I've been meeting people here and there, and it's so exciting to talk to other cross stitchers, crafters, quilters, crocheters, I think it's just fun. Crafting is just fun. For me, it's such a mental outlet. It's so therapeutic for me. I just love it. And things that I make for the family, but especially things I really donate, like all my crochet stuff gets all donated. I love all that. Even the animals, the shelters, I just love all that. But the cross stitching, this Flosstube has opened up a new world. I'm so enjoying it. I so love seeing so many people are so into it. I can't believe it. And it's exciting. And that is going to be the end of the video, but I do want to thank you, and I'm hoping to see you another time. Maybe I'm going to try this again. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But thanks so much and have a wonderful day. Enjoy. Bye.